This program is brought to you through the kind support of the Friends of That's What She Said. Support BCTV by visiting bctv.org/support.
It used to be great, now it's not so great, but it's still pretty great. Reading. Eat pretzels nonstop and pot pie no top. For dessert, do we drop? Perks. Did they really say that? They did not say that. Yeah, they did say that. That's what she said.
And here we are for another episode of That's What She Said. We're thrilled to be back with you, as we are every fourth Monday of the month. And let me get this right away. Don't forget to tweet us. We have the Twitter already at She Tweets to Me. And you can call us at, you'd think I'd have this memorized by now, wouldn't you? 610-378-0426. And, well, that's all we need to know right now. Except here we are, having fun. We're going to bling it up with some jewelry today, which is fabulous. But who is here with me?
Me, Sheila.
And what are you knitting today?
Same thing as last month. I mean, it's getting bigger every month.
Do you know what it is yet?
No.
Okay, wonderful.
I haven't decided. I'm getting there. Yeah, it'll be a surprise. When it's all done, I'll figure it out, right?
Indeed. And there's Martha.
And I'm Martha.
And I'm Nicole. Hello.
And yes, we already have a tweet.
Already? Wow.
Mr. Powell says, break a nail, girls, from Palm Springs.
Dave Powell. We
And
wish we were with you.
Now, I was remiss, and we're going to, I forgot about this, with our little producers. Take one and pass it down. Everyone, I forgot Christmas this year because I was so incredibly busy. But
I still have you guys Christmas gifts too.
I thought since everyone wanted to know how I did my lips, I would get you something lip-related. And
That's awesome, because I have no lips.
there's that. And isn't this titillating TV as we open up?
That's cute. I love it. Oh, it's wonderful. That is awesome.
You're holding it upside down, Nicole. Well, I guess
This is so cute.
I love it.
and
Wonderful.
enjoy.
Thank you, Jane.
Just
you.
just
You're the
moisten it
best.
and nothing will happen. But,
It'll just get moist.
yes, it'll just get
adorable.
wet. But there you are. Enjoy it.
That is super cute.
We have a special occasion tonight. Are we going to do this now?
Shall we?
Well, can we do open flame and TV?
We'll just do it right
Oh,
now.
we'll do it
sprinklers,
very
right?
quickly. Yes.
All right.
Nicole's birthday was last Wednesday, and Jamie's was last Thursday, our wonderful producer. So,
Birthday buddies.
Yeah.
let's sing a non-copyrighted happy birthday song. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. It's your birthday. All right. Now, blow out the candles.
Awesome.
Come on, Jamie.
Blow out the candles. It's a celebration.
Ready? 1, 2,
Two,
3.
three. Ah, wonderful.
And this is a rum cake from
Ooh.
the
Oh,
Italian
rum cake. I thought it was a carrot cake.
Rum cake and wine, my favorite combination.
We are going to be twisted.
We're doing well.
Studio.
Oh my goodness.
Nicole?
I'll save my piece till after the show's over
for
because I have to talk. But anyway, we were talking about.
An up cake?
As you know, it's been snowy lately. I know my director is telling me I keep leaning, and it's not good for the camera. I do it to taunt
Send to
her.
yourself. Yeah, he's teasing me.
But we, as everyone knows, we've had a lot of snow recently, and we just thought we should give everyone a sort of just verbal suggestion that when you drive, you should clean off your car. I think it is actually a law.
Absolutely.
I almost got killed by a truck. Was driving
my
and there was
gosh.
ice coming off the top of the truck. I was really far behind him, but it was like ice frisbees. It was scary.
Oh, indeed.
It was
Yes.
flying. Like he hit a bump, and it was like an avalanche.
ridiculous.
It was terrifying.
Oh.
Now, and I'm guilty of leaving sometimes a little bit of powder on my window, but it melts like instantly.
Indeed.
It's not
I
like
was
I'm leaving
driving, and I
ice.
saw somebody like they had scraped off a tiny little face hole, and everything else was covered.
Just
the back
enough to
window,
see.
yes. It's like
It's not about you. It's about everybody else's
Yes. What do you think
safety.
you're looking at here? You can only see this little.
Yeah.
They were very focused, no doubt.
Scary.
But
There's something else. People need to know that when it snows,
Right.
you don't drive like when the road is dry. I don't, people don't seem
It's
to
wet,
adjust.
it's
We
slippery.
always drive the same way. Doesn't matter whether it's wet, and
Everybody's in a
it's
hurry,
really
always.
difficult because then they jam on their brakes, and that's when all kinds of things happen.
I think you touched
how
on it too. You know, it's not about you, it's about the other people. But the problem is, they don't see beyond that. It's about me. It's about my deal. It's
And my
about my
text.
issues. And I've got to do
My
this
text.
thing, and I'm so busy.
Yeah.
And
Right.
just
Chill out.
realize
Drive
there's a
safely.
whole world around you and people that care. And the scariest thing for me now is when I have my little boy in the car and I see these people
Reckless
go
drivers.
crazy around me. I'm like,
Wow.
have
you
a
come
kid in the
even
car.
close to harming my child,
Yeah.
and I will come at you like a spider monkey. Like, do not bring out Mama Bear on me.
I have never seen a spider monkey attack, but I'm sure it's awful.
Wouldn't like it.
Don't do it, or you'll see it.
Yeah. Stay away from me. Or else Nicole will
We
flip out.
actually we have another tweet from Monica Silva, who says, "Sending love from California. You all are darling." Clearly, clearly the online portion of our show is working.
She's
awesome.
Tony's friend.
Oh, that's
She's
cool.
from
Good.
San Jose.
I love
Well,
that
that's
have a West
wonderful.
Coast fan
We
base.
do
That's
have
so
a
cool.
West Coast fan base. Monica, we love you.
We are coast to coast here
You would love the cake.
at That's What She
Italian
Said.
rum.
Oh my gosh, this cake is so
It's
good.
delicious.
Now
I'll
Martha,
stick my face right in the cake.
I hear you have a bone to pick of some.
Always.
Yeah, well, what would tonight's bone be?
Tonight's would be insurance companies making decisions about my health.
Oh, no.
Not my doctor. I also have a bone to pick with pharmaceutical companies that jack their prices to make things very difficult. But it seems that women over a certain age are no longer allowed to take low-dose estrogen. The insurance companies have decided it's risky, not the doctors. But men, on the other hand, can buy Viagra and all those other enhancement things till they're 200 without a question. I have a problem with that. But
that
I don't have a
that's
problem with
feminist.
the men being able
I
to.
have a problem with men making decisions about my body.
But the women should have equal time.
Okay.
But then I think if all of us older women are not taking that estrogen to kind of keep us young, and the guys are taking, I don't know who they're going to find. I mean, those
my
young
gosh.
chicks are going to be tired of them too.
There is that. There's so much. Oh, never mind. I won't even say it.
Behave, Jane.
I was trying.
fresh.
I was trying. Well, it is a shame. And then there's the drugs that they've just, even if you have insurance, but especially if you don't have insurance, they've made just
They're
so
still
frightfully
expensive.
expensive that, indeed, one needs. It just seems like blackmail.
Well, the other thing is that there are a lot of very civilized countries that you can go to, and for instance, I could buy my low-dose estrogen over the counter. You can buy penicillin, antibiotics, pain medicine over the counter.
Really?
And and it used to be the case in Europe until the European Union kind of changed that and clamped down. But for instance, in Dubai or in any of the Emirate countries, I could go and buy any of the drugs that I wanted over the counter, and people live there. They don't seem to be abusing drugs. So, I
Well,
don't know.
again, the more you withhold something, the more fascinating it becomes.
indeed,
and I mean, I think that goes to the whole drug
drugs,
war.
absolutely. I agree.
It's a shame what we
I agree.
what we do. It's
Everybody wants what they can't have, what they shouldn't have.
indeed. Now,
They can have it, but
once I was able to get alcohol, I still drank it, but
being as
not in.
fascinating, right?
But it's still fascinating, but not as fascinating as it was
well,
when it was
summer is a
forbidden.
deal.
Oh my goodness. Well, I have to prepare myself because it's another time. It's time again for that favorite little segment of ours by our little friend, Miss Emily Post, or Posty as we like to call her.
Posty,
Emmy
So
Posty.
roll that. What is it? Bump.
It's Jane's Etiquette Corner.
How far may a girl run after a man? I think we can all use this, especially coming from the Viagra conversation.
Exactly.
Cat-like, She may do a little stalking, but run not a step. The freedom of today allows her to go meet him halfway, but the girl who runs, runs after a man who runs even faster. To be sure, she can invite him to any sort of party, so long as it's not just a sit-at-home party of two. She can even say to one who has been lately introduced to her, "Come and see me sometime. I'm almost always home after 5. Or, as Emily notes, or whenever she's likely to be at home. Yes, my goodness, she's a racy little girl, this Emily Post.
Wow.
She may also say to one she knows at all well, "I'll answer if you write to me."
Oh.
Yes, it's polite, I think. She may also buy tickets, but not often, for entertainments, and telephone him. "I have 2 tickets for the game," or the theater. "Would you like to go with me?" It isn't so much what she does as the way she does it. A girl who is apparently impersonal, who is cat-like in disguising her intent, may pursue, quite actually, and with success. Excuse me, my teeth were falling out. Calm down. Calm down, Sheila. A girl. Now I have to start that sentence all over again because it's very long and it doesn't make any sense if it doesn't have a flow. A girl who is apparently impersonal, who is cat-like in disguising her intent, may pursue quite actually and with success, where one who bounds in pursuit like a puppy left loose has lost the prize at the start, all of which is mere common sense.
Indeed.
It's Jane's Etiquette Corner.
I like cat-like.
Well, we're
the
back
cats.
from Jane's Etiquette Corner, and we were actually supposed to be setting up the next segment while we... Yes, we... No, Jamie, you got so tense.
You can cross in front of the camera.
Oh, sure you can. You can crawl just like you're crawling now. See you, Jamie, crawl.
Let's have our guest crawl across the floor.
Diane, would you mind crawling across the floor?
Absolutely.
Well, now we need to get the things up here. Pause. Just talk amongst yourselves out there while we...
Do we have a commercial break?
Well, who do we have here? We have... I'm sorry, I'm cracking up. Does Diane have some wine? She
Yeah,
should
we
have.
do have some wine.
Oh,
for her.
look at that.
Thank you.
Look at that.
We have Diane Fussaro Stone. Is that right?
Stone Fussaro.
Stone Fussaro. Yes, sorry. So many
That's
names.
a lot of names.
Here. Oh, we're going to put this on the table.
Isn't that what we're doing?
Oh,
Do the show.
I'm doing the show. You just keep piling things over there while we're trying to get things on the table here.
You can reach them, Jane.
All right. Well, I was
Micromanaging.
trying not to make the guest work and have everything prepared and beautiful here. Anyway.
I'm going to eat cake.
So,
big, yeah.
Diane is known as the jewelry lady. And she actually has supplied this wonderful necklace
look how
for me.
fancy we look.
And we're all blinged up with
You all look
Diane's
beautiful.
thing. This amazing stone, which Sheila pointed out is like a poison ring, but it doesn't
Yeah.
open,
It's
unfortunately.
pretty,
Right.
though.
You and the Borgias.
So, what are you wearing here? Oh, you've got that fabulous bracelet on.
Yeah, I actually had a nice necklace on that. Unfortunately, it didn't work out.
It was yes, it
It
was.
went from a necklace to a headpiece, and then
It was clinging with her,
fell right off my
her
mic.
microphone.
Yeah,
Now your
which-
hair is clinging
Yeah,
with it.
it's kind of everywhere. Whoops. But I also have a ring on my.
Well, actually,
nice,
I should
beautiful ring,
have Diane
nice
tell us about.
bracelet.
That's okay. This is all Premier Designs jewelry from the collection of jewelry that I sell and give away. The necklace that Jane has on is our beautiful red spice necklace. I love that Jane has on a V neckline. That's actually the most slimming neckline because it makes your shoulders look a little wider, therefore your waist a little thinner.
We love
Isn't that perfect?
Yes.
And the spice necklace represents the #1 color of the year, which is marsala. So you are right on trend, Jane, as
Fashionable
usual.
as always. It's what I do.
The bracelets that you have on
Oh, yes.
are can't get enough bracelets, and I can't get enough of those.
These are wonderful.
They're great. They're a stretch bangle, so you don't have to worry about what size your
Yes,
hand is or
stretchy.
how big your wrist is. I also call them my no man needed bracelets. You don't need a helper to put on your jewelry.
That's wonderful.
That's important.
Love that.
Because I so often don't.
And of course, a beautiful statement ring. Everyone needs a great right hand ring, a great check writing, card swiping ring. I call
There you
that the
can see
I
the
love
color.
me hand. Because this is the I love you hand. The guys can dress that up all they want, but the I love me hand
that's-
needs as much bling as you can have.
Well, there you go.
You've got on a beautiful ring. It actually comes as a set of 3, and I have the matching pieces on with the blue and white, and I've added another ring for a knuckle-to-knuckle look. And then again, another no man needed stretch bracelet, and I love that's going to match
really
everything in your
I
wardrobe.
love this bracelet. It has all the colors.
But with gray, that's our new neutral, so it looks beautiful with the gray as well.
40 shades of.
That's right. That's right. Martha's got on another great pop of color. She had jewelry on already.
I did.
And the thing that I loved is that we can add premier jewelry to the
looks
jewelry you
awesome.
already have on with our shades of chic and our matching chevron bracelet. Oh, and the beautiful, isn't that gorgeous? I love the bands on there.
Huge knuckles and huge wrists, and it's really hard for me to get a ring to fit on. So I love it. It's lovely. Thank you.
Perfect.
Very nice. Thank you. And I did wear
Absolutely.
jewelry. I'm sorry. I taught this today and had to.
Well, and that's what I love about Premier is that
You
you
can
can
wear it
mix
with
it with
anything.
the
This is
jewelry that
lovely.
you already
This
have
goes
at
with your-
home.
Wow.
And now a statement piece. Look how beautiful and blinged out
love
you
this.
are. Isn't
Oh,
this
you
great?
are.
Nicole walked into the studio when we were getting ready outside, and she's like, I want that.
Yes.
That's mine.
She picked that right away. And
That's
statement
awesome.
pieces are the
Gorgeous.
perfect addition to your
Knows what she
wardrobe
wants.
and right on trend. What else do we have on you?
And I have these fun. Oh, yeah, the earrings.
Yes.
Really
And these. Oh, there's the earrings. And then the bracelets. I really blinged up.
Yes, you sure did.
I wore no jewelry, so I could pull all of this. And then
What I love about what Nicole did was she picked several different metals, all of the metals. She's got hematite in her necklace and her earrings, and then silver and gold in her bangles, in her great party on her arm. I love
on
that.
my arm.
You bet.
The whole idea of wearing only silver or only gold is gone.
It's
Okay.
gone. There are no more rules.
no.
And then
rules.
this bracelet I was shown at the very end. This is super, super cool. It's a wrap bracelet. It's like one long piece, and you just wrap it around your wrist.
That's
and
one
clasp
bracelet?
it.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
one bracelet.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's really neat.
And then I was saying my problem is
I thought
when
that was like
teach.
two bracelets.
Yeah, with the bangles, they just drive
really
me crazy. But this stays stationary, but it's still lovely. I dig this piece.
Yay.
You're hired.
Love that.
Now how, you were telling us outside, and I want to hear it again.
Yes.
How did you get interested in jewelry?
Well, your ring actually reminded me of that. My mom had a poison ring. It was a big, chunky ring that opened up, and when I went to kindergarten, she would fill it with kisses and put it on my finger and send me off to school so I wouldn't be nervous when I went to school.
That had a happy ending. I wasn't sure that.
That's a cute
I wasn't
story.
sure what the ending was. She had a poison ring. She sent me to kindergarten. If somebody bullies you,
Good and Wesley.
put this in their
Yeah, I had some good
put this in
bling.
their chocolate.
She didn't miss a good ending for your story.
That.
Absolutely, but no.
I
that's-
said, Jimmy, that's the
so
last
sweet.
time you're stealing my ball. Drink your milk now.
All right. But the kisses was nice.
the kisses was nice.
Obviously, your mother's much nicer than Jane.
See, it doesn't matter where you start. It's
Where you end
never
up.
mind.
It's where you end up.
That's right.
So you do this and full time?
Well, actually, I've been doing this for the last 12 years, since January of 2003. But I am a full-time actor, and a full-time mom and wife as well. So busy women get it done.
That's right.
Now, if do we have the website?
Just you can say.
Oh, God.
My website is dianefussaro.mypremierdesigns.com, and it will ask you for an access code, which of course is bling.
Ah, wonderful.
Nice. Yeah.
So we will put that up on the website after the
It's
show.
on the Facebook and all that.
Oh, never mind. It's already up there. Jamie's so good at producing, isn't he?
Yay, baby.
Sometimes he's annoying, but do you want to put those wonderful things up here on the?
Absolutely. Oh, they're right here beside me. Oh, you snuck them in. I didn't even notice.
All that crawling.
All that crawling.
He was being sneaky, setting things up.
And we'll put these on so that you can see a little bit more of the current collection of Premier Designs.
So how often does a design collection change? Is it seasonal or?
Our collection happens once a year. We get a full new collection of jewelry, which means we get about 300 new pieces. They will actually remove pieces from the line in order to give us the new and latest trends. But then in January, we get a new collection as well to add in the new spring pieces. And a lot of what you see here are from our spring collection. And what I love about Premier Designs is the versatility of the jewelry, how you can do so many things with it. The necklace actually that we were going to put on you,
Oh, there it is. Oh, my
Sheila. Okay.
Hey, you did something
Isn't
really
this
cool
so
with
cool?
this.
Oh, it's one. I didn't realize it was just
yeah.
one.
And
A
See,
90-inch strand.
Because I crochet.
Right. So you can wear this so many different ways. You can wear it doubled. You can triple it. You can take this great little gadget called a clip-it. These are perfect because you can take any long necklace and make it short just by using that clip-it.
Much better than a diaper pin.
Exactly.
Can
Exactly.
you show us how you did that crochet?
I sure can.
That was really cool.
That was really
Isn't that
neat.
fun? So you just make a little loop on your hand and pull the strand through, and just like crocheting, you're going to
That's so
change
cool.
the whole look of that piece.
Oh my gosh.
Now it's funny, fashion stylists tell us that our wardrobe should be 70% accessories and 30% clothing. So by changing and having a versatile style with your jewelry and being able to do so many different things, you don't need a big
Right.
budget
That's really
to make a big impact when
Now,
it
how do you
comes
make
to your
sure that doesn't
wardrobe.
unravel?
You use your clip-it
Or the diaper pin.
or the diaper pin.
The modern day diaper.
I might not have had the
Okay.
clip it
Oh,
when
look
I...
at that.
And there you've got your
That
necklace
is
right there.
Really, really clever.
That is nifty.
That's,
Isn't that clever?
That's great.
Yes.
Then you could add a great fashion pin if you wanted to right
yeah.
there. Or since
like
our
a
pendants, can I get up to do?
Oops.
Since our pendants, many of them have a
That's
magnetic
such a great
clasp.
idea.
Oh, look at that.
You can
That's
take your
such a great
pendant
idea.
and add it right on for a
wow.
completely
Oh, my
different
goodness.
look with your
Cute.
necklace.
Very good.
Isn't that
I love
fun?
this stuff.
Yes.
So that's the nice thing. You can
Yes.
take this jewelry and mix and match it with the
That is
pieces that you
really
already have at home, with your fine jewelry, with your high fashion jewelry, and do all those different things with it.
That is amazing.
That is really fantastic. Yeah.
I love the new Acapulco necklace.
too.
That
Isn't
looks
that
heavy.
gorgeous?
Yeah, I did
Is that
too.
heavy?
Not heavy at all.
It looks
Here.
heavy. Like, it looks like it would weigh a lot.
Let you
Yeah,
hold it.
that is really.
That's what I thought about these earrings, and
They
they're
look heavy,
super.
too.
They're
They're
super
not-
light because I don't like heavy
Super light.
earrings.
Oh, wow. It is like...
Justin,
Isn't that great?
we have a tweet,
Oh, yes.
and it's about me.
Read it, Jane.
Our dear regular and loyal viewer Jason tells me I look fabulous tonight. Is that a new spring look? It is, and it's courtesy of. Never mind.
Gorgeous.
It's the color of the year, Marsala.
It is.
It
And I had no idea when I started to buy this. It was.
I knew that was the color
But
of
thank
the
you,
year 'cause I
Jason.
read
Thank
that
you
somewhere,
for
but I didn't know what the
thank you for
color
being
was.
such a loyal supporter of our
This- I can't
little
believe this is
endeavor
not
here.
heavy.
Isn't that pretty?
Now back to jewelry.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it's not.
It's
That's what
not
I'm saying.
heavy at
I didn't think it
all.
would weigh a
Very
ton
much.
because
Yeah,
it's so
I
many
like
beads,
that
but
very
no.
much.
And the fun thing with this is you can wear it just as it comes, just like that.
Right.
But if you notice, it's got a complimentary necklace extender on it. Many
Right.
of our necklaces have this now.
Very smart.
So you can take
Very
and add
smart.
this to your other pieces. But if you hold that just like that for me, right there at the end, and I'm just going to take and divide it by 3, and we're going to give it a little braid, just like this.
I'll check that
How
out.
neat.
Okay, and then when it doesn't braid anymore, just flip this end right on through,
I would probably just sit there and braid it and not even like wear
just
it.
like that.
Oh, really?
And then you have a completely different look.
This is
For your
this is a
octopus.
wonderful
Oh, that's
line.
really good.
It
Isn't that
really is.
fun?
Yeah.
This is the fun thing about having a jewelry show is what I do is get a
That's
group
really
of girls
great.
together and we play, eat brownies and play in beautiful jewelry. And
Hey,
I
that's
show you
what's
all
up.
of the different
Cool.
ways to wear that. And then the hostess gets free jewelry for
And you,
Brownies
and you
are
can
so
al-
fun.
I'm getting the move on hand from Jamie. But
okay.
I just want to find out, you can go to your website and organize a party. through this.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Wonderful. I just love that.
It's a
That
good thing
is
my
so
husband
cool.
is not watching right now because I'm going to spend so much money.
Oh, Jesse.
And the best part is I can give it to you for free.
We should have a viewers party.
Hey,
Yes.
that's a fun idea.
That's a great idea.
We should like.
At the river end.
Well, we could.
Hey.
We could have a. That's what she said. Jewelry party.
dance party.
I think that's wonderful. We'll have to talk about that
Be
afterwards.
happy to do it.
That would be
That's
so cool.
wonderful. But thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
with
Oh,
us.
my
And,
pleasure. It's so
again,
much fun to play with
the
you all.
website, Diane's website is up on our site and Facebook and all of that.
Right.
And it's Diane Fussaro
Dot mypremierdesigns.com. And you can also follow me on Facebook at Your Jewelry Lady Diane Fussaro.
Oh yes, access code BLING, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Bling.
And I found your, I just didn't know the password, but now I know it.
Yes.
I found you, yes.
And she's also just a really fun person.
She is. We love, yes. We love having you here. All right. He's,
Enjoy your
he's
wine.
giving
Thank
me
you.
desperate
Go
hands.
drink.
We must move on. I'm sorry. We could talk with you all night.
That's okay.
And try on jewelry.
Indeed.
Yeah, this is fun.
All right. Well, we have a new segment to offer, and well, just roll that tape.
It's dirty. It's wet. It's green. It's Nicole's Greenhouse Confessions.
Nicole.
The most ridiculous thing ever.
Nicole clearly hadn't seen the intro to her new segment. Right.
It's kind of steamy, isn't it? Who needs a cigarette, I think, after that music?
50 Shades of Dirt going on. Well, so that was fantastic. And I wish the content of my subject was just as steamy. But I'm going to do some gardening of the month things. And March is almost over, but April is about to begin. And a lot of people think that April is still too early to start in your garden. It is not. If you love summer bulbs, like I do,
flip-flops.
so yeah, I've already decided it's over. I'm wearing
matter
flip
that
flops
there's
now.
snow out there. It is
But if
spring.
you love summer bulbs like I do, especially like dahlias and lilies, I had lilies that I raised for 8 years. Last summer they were destroyed by something. So April is the month to start planting your summer bulbs. So think about it, get in the soil, dig around a little bit, put that
Ew.
together. It's also the time to plant peas, carrots, beets, things like that. Your perennials like asparagus. So if you're a gardener, start putting those together. So April is a great month to start digging around in the soil.
I would
so
love to have veggies. But
going.
that means digging around in the soil. I'm not doing it.
just come to my garden.
There are people for that. You, not me. I won't. No veggies.
And as we digress into Sheila's horror of all things moist and dirty,
I'm going to start throwing worms at
play
you.
that outro.
It's dirty. It's wet. It's green. It's Nicole's Greenhouse Confessions.
Or plant
We love that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just that's our soil media. That's my school. My poor school. And a poor little jade plant.
Oh.
I love that it just falls apart.
Yeah, it was falling apart.
It was newly planted. Poor little thing.
But now, since you're on a roll, how's David?
Oh my
Let's have a baby
Now that
update.
we're done being gross.
What a change of
There's a segue.
of atmosphere. Oh, my baby's so good. My little cute boy. He's 10 months and 2 weeks old.
He's beautiful.
Wow.
We saw him at the.
10 months already.
He's this
Wow.
big. He's huge.
Looks just like her.
He's
Does he
so
walk?
sweet. He started crawling and he destroys everything. And he's now pulling up and standing. And he loves to find my keys and fling them somewhere so I can't find them. So the next morning I'm like, I can't go to work. Where are my keys? Yeah, I know. His new favorite thing is we have a bookshelf that has DVDs on it, and every night he just pulls everything off the shelves. So we're doing dishes in the kitchen, and all we hear is just the DVDs coming down, and we're like, at least he's occupied. He's good to go. But he's great. He smiles. He's happy. He loves the bath. He loves to crawl.
He loves to eat.
He loves to eat. Oh my goodness, he's a great eater. He had meatloaf tonight and loved it.
Pancakes on Saturday.
Yeah, at our meeting. At our meeting, I'm eating pancakes, and he's going, "Mom."
Pancakes.
So he's getting pancakes.
He was eating pancakes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm so
He's
sad that I
anything he
missed
wants.
that.
He was sucking those pancakes down. He had like more than Nicole had. That little child was like,
Aw.
And he would grab the plate if I wasn't paying attention.
he was a pancake vacuum.
Yeah, he's
Cutie
he's
pie.
so much fun.
He is adorable.
He's so much fun. Tonight he learned
Oh,
stuck.
oh, we have a call. Hello, you're on That's What She Said. What's your name?
Hello, this is Meg. I'm Martha's daughter.
Hi, Meg. How are you?
Happy spring. I'm well. Jane, I want to tell you, because I forgot to tell you last show, your T-strap shoes are fabulous.
Well, thank you. I'm not wearing them tonight, but
I know you're wearing another pair of fabulous shoes, and I really think you need to sort of show off your shoes each show. So maybe you could follow the
corner.
dirty green wet segment with Jane's shoes.
Well, thank you, and it's always good to know you're watching out there in California.
We got a whole contingent tonight too. You got the two tweets, so.
Oh my goodness.
So, and Mama, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Always.
Thank you.
All right.
She is a stunning lady. Thank you for calling in, darling.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I do love her. My God,
That's
I love her.
sweet. I love that she watches us every month.
Oh, and
my best
sorry,
friend.
I thought we had a tweet, but we don't. Where the heck am I?
Sheila's surprised.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
look.
It's time
My
for
turn.
da-da-da-da-da. Sheila's surprise topic.
Okay.
And
My
she's taking her
because
hair.
it's not my ponytail over.
What?
It's getting real. I gotta get
No old cord now.
No, it's just stretched out. It won't stay up. It's not working.
We actually have a tweet
We do. Okay.
from Desiree Acevedo.
Desiree.
You know Desiree.
I do.
Okay. She is watching the show while she makes bows.
Oh,
I
thank
assume you know what
Des.
that means.
Yep, she's making us bows for my color guard.
Oh, wonderful.
Or our
Well,
guard,
you keep
yeah.
on making those bows, and
Our little
we'll
girls
keep
are gonna
on
be
talking.
Beautiful.
So what? Now back to the
That's
surprise
right.
topic.
Back to the surprise topic. Okay. So, if you had one thing in your life that you've done that you could like undo completely, that you would never ever do again, what would that one thing be?
That we can talk about on television.
Yes, keep it PG, Martha.
like it gets erased from
Don't
your
be
past and it
dirty.
never happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know what comes to mind initially, but then
Otto.
Otto. I would have never married Otto, but had I not married Otto, I don't know how my life would have progressed after that. See, this is the problem with erasing something from your past. You don't know how it affects everything else in your life. So somebody else take this over while I think of something other than Otto.
It's really hard.
I knew that was going to make your head spin. That's
I
why
was very inhibited by my Berks County, Pennsylvania Dutch background, and there were a lot of shoulds in my life that I was raised to, and I took a workshop one time that said, get rid of your shoulds. There are no shoulds in life. There I will do or I won't do.
You don't have
This
to do
should, but
anything.
no shoulds, and I wish I had learned that earlier.
That's a good one. I like that.
Wow. I mean, there's the obvious, like, idiot men I've dated, but
But you learned something
it
from
helped
those
me.
idiot
Yeah, it
men,
helped me get
didn't
to a
you?
place, like, it helped me to get to a place where I was in the right mindset for my husband, so I wouldn't want to do that.
Gotta kiss a lot of frogs before you find the prince.
I kissed a lot of frogs.
Haven't we all?
Ribbit, baby.
God bless the frogs because they're out there, you know.
Right? I like frogs.
I don't know. I think that, see, it's not like something I'd erase, it's something I would have done. You know, like I would have just done more instead of not.
More frogs?
No.
Well, then
I
then
had
what
enough
you're
frogs.
Then what you're trying to say is, and I think this works for all of us, we would have erased the fear from our lives.
There you go.
And-
Yes,
and
thank
just-
you. Eloquently said.
Yeah.
And just been more ballsy and
been ourselves.
to use a male last, but just gone for it instead of letting all those doubts and self.
Hold you back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Especially now, I look back and I see my students, and they, do or don't do things that, like, come on, this is obvious. And then I think about it and I go, when I was your age, it wasn't obvious.
Hard at that age.
Yeah,
Because
you're
kids are
clouded.
critical.
Yeah, you're clouded by a lot of things, and
I saw something on
that
Facebook. There was some issue at Fleetwood. They did a performance, the kids, and they were made fun of by some of the kids in the audience. And I'm like, you know what? And that's why kids are afraid to try things.
But
You
see,
know-
we need to teach them about live theater. They're so used to not live theater that they
There's
don't
always going to be some
understand
critic.
the etiquette of
And-
live
yeah,
theater.
and now
Because up
with
until
Twitter-
now, at that age, all they do is applause.
Yeah,
They
and
don't
now
get
with
the
Twitter
criticism
and
yet.
Instagram and all that, there's this instant feedback, and
Yes.
kids don't realize that it's there, and that doesn't make sense. Right before we did our school assembly for our musical, I had a girl standing there, and she's going, "I'm so nervous right now." And I said, "Why?" And she goes, "It's one thing to perform for the community, and it's another to perform for your peers."
Absolutely.
And I looked at her and I said, "You
Harder
listen to me.
in front of your
Much
peers.
harder.
Who has the courage to be up on stage today? Who put all the hard work into learning dances and songs?
Yep.
And who's having a good time?" And she goes, "That's me." I said, "So those people in the audience that didn't have the guts to get up in here and do that, but they're going to judge you?" I said, "They're not worth your time."
Yep.
And she looked at me and she said, "Yeah, you're right."
That's
It's like,
absolutely right.
you get out there and you have fun, and who cares what they say?
We
'Cause
truly-
you know that you're right.
Yeah, we truly spend so much of our energy worrying
Worrying.
about what
Yes.
other people think of us. And
What I
it's-
should do.
Indeed. And it's just, forget it. It doesn't matter what other people think of you. Just go ahead and do what you do, and you will be a fuller, happier person. And we have another tweet.
Another tweet. Woo.
We're tweet filled tonight.
That's awesome. We haven't gotten tweets yet.
Indeed, and
Today.
remember,
This is a very
you
tweetful day.
can also call us at 610-378-0426. That's 610-378-0426. And
Who's
tweet
tweeted
us
us
at
this
She
time? Tweets
to Me. Becca actually
Becca. Aw.
asks if you are making a present for that special little man.
Oh, Nico. This is kind of girly. It's a little sparkly. And I don't
It's
even
not
like
girly.
sparkly.
It's beautiful.
Well, no, and the colors aren't girly, but
Oh,
the
it's
sparkles maybe.
beautiful. I
No,
love the colors.
hey, if Nico
Everyone
wants it, he
loves
can
sparkles.
have it. He can have whatever he wants.
Hey,
Because
babies
I love him.
sparkly things.
I think so too, but Mommy doesn't care for sparkles, does she?
Oh, well, she'll
Yeah.
have to deal.
Yeah, no, it's not glitter. It's just sparkle.
love
So yeah,
the
if this is for
colors.
Nico,
It's
if he would
beautiful.
like.
So there you go.
It's really beautiful.
Isn't it pretty?
Yes,
I love
the
these colors.
Yep.
Soy milk.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh, why? Soy milk. Is it anything like that goat milk that we drank?
No, goat
one
milk's
time?
delicious.
Tastes like goat.
Tastes like goat.
It's like
Nothing tastes better than goat milk. If you like goats.
That's what she said.
That's it. Yes, indeed. But yes, can we get a very old man to sit in the corner doing that? That would be fabulous. You work on that for the next time. We need our own little cabaret drama going. Anyway, but yes, I mean, there are so many alternatives now to regular milk. The poor cows must feel very lonely.
They're not getting juiced anymore.
Well, I think they still are getting quite juiced. They're
Well,
just maybe not getting juiced as much. Squeeze that cow!
Juice the cow, right? Like
But
it's like
cows
an
need
orange. You
juice.
squeeze and it comes out.
I think people are really worried about what those cows, what that milk is having.
But do you know what happens if you put a cow on it, like a vibrating machine? You get frothy milk.
It's a milkshake.
Actually,
Really?
it takes a little. It's more difficult, but you can get butter out of there.
Really?
Yes, if you shake a cow a lot. Yes.
I don't recommend that at all.
I don't know, but if you put them out in the cold, you get ice cream. Let's move on. Our agriculture.
Our ag teacher is saying no. All right, if you shake a cow, you still get milk.
You get an angry cow.
That's a head on it, though. It's amazing.
You probably get kicked.
Can you imagine shaking a cow? What would that?
How does one do that?
You put it in a little.
Carefully.
Doesn't that come in with cow tipping where you
Oh,
just
cow
pop
tipping.
them over?
That's just not nice.
Don't do that. That can really hurt cows.
Oh, kill them,
baloney,
can it?
that-
Because like their
Can
ribs
it?
get
Does.
broken.
Really?
Yeah, their weight crushes their ribs.
Yeah.
If they
Oh.
fall over.
Oh my goodness!
Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't
You leave
tip
them alone.
cows.
No tipping.
Cows are your
No
friends.
cow tipping.
You like their juice. You want to leave them
Yes.
alone.
If you want to
You
tip
like
a cow,
cow
make
juice?
sure you go try to do that to a bull. Tip a bull.
Oh Lord, I don't
Have fun
recommend
with
that.
that.
either.
But does anybody drink anything but regular milk?
I do.
I drink
I do.
coconut milk now.
I drink almond milk. I've been drinking soy milk for the last 12 years.
Really?
And I finally switched to almond milk, light
You don't like
almond milk.
regular milk, like cow milk?
Now when I drink regular milk in my coffee, it tastes awful.
Really?
I really,
I like regular milk in my coffee.
oh really?
Yes.
I just can't do it. And
I only ever drink
I just,
regular
I do
milk,
like
think.
ice cream, but that's the only form I like.
Now Jamie
regular
drinks
milk
the
in.
cashew milk.
I have got to try that.
Is that kind of like almond milk?
Very trendy.
Cashew milk? I never even heard of that
Now,
before.
what I was reading
That's
though,
fancy.
was that if you in some homeopathic thing or holistic thing, that cashews, if you eat a handful
yeah.
of them, they're sort of relaxant. So you're starting out your day perhaps with a
Just a little
relaxing
zen in your
sort of
life
zen
from your cashew juice.
before you go
know.
in
Cool.
to do whatever the heck you do. And I don't know.
My dad eats cashews and he's never relaxed, so I don't know.
He's not eating enough. He needs to eat more.
Eat more cashews, Daddy.
Second hand. He needs 2 handfuls. He's a little stressed.
I think
Cashews,
people are worried
huh?
about the
I
things
gotta
that are
try that.
added to milk.
I
mean, the
only ever
things
drank
that-
whole
15,
milk,
darling,
but like
15.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to trying other milks. I don't know about soy milk. That sounds a little funny to me.
It's actually tasty, but
Yeah, you get
I
used
like
to
the.
it.
I
You
envision
just
like
get used to
tofu.
it.
Oh my
That
goodness, this
soy-
is falling off my neck.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's so beautiful,
Careful with your
Jane.
mic.
It's perfect.
There we go.
My husband
it
takes
pretty?
great offense to anything that is called milk that doesn't actually come from a cow. He's like, it's not milk.
What about goat
Almond
milk?
juice.
Almond juice. Yeah, that's what I
soy
drink.
Yes,
juice.
I guess it's juice.
It is almond juice.
He
It's
gets
squeezed.
so mad when they call it milk. He's just personally offended.
Go for banana. What about goat milk?
Oh, I don't think he'd try that.
All right.
Tastes like goat.
All right. Now we're all on Facebook except for Martha.
I'm not.
Why is this not on
I am. I
Facebook?
just never check. I just don't do.
She apparently has an account, but
I do, but I
It
it's
sits
just
and collects
I want to
dust.
be that available.
it's not even specified specific
like to
to
look at
that
pictures.
medium.
I know.
But
I'm on Twitter.
what about those people that
Twitter.
go
Tweet.
that you're looking around through your little feed or your Twitter feed or just in daily life and somebody goes, and that's all they do.
I hate when that happens.
We call that concern trolling.
Yes.
And if you're going to say you should finish it up with that Don Peanut Head cut me off while I was driving today, or something like that.
You have to
Because maybe a
understand
peanut
why,
head
right?
didn't cut you off while
is,
driving
it's just
today.
trolling for
it's-
response.
Indeed.
Yes. We
If,
call-
if you're going to be upset about something, let us know what you're upset about to begin with, so we don't have to go, oh, what's wrong?
Yeah,
Because,
why?
indeed, why?
We call it vague posting,
I like that.
and it's a form of passive aggressive
And it's done without
confrontation.
without the social media. There are people
yeah,
who do that.
exactly.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah,
walk
they-
into a room all
Ex-
miserable, like,
Exactly.
Indeed.
why are you miserable?
Yeah.
It's their way of
Exactly.
inciting something when there's nothing to incite.
It's getting
and
attention.
Yes.
yeah, and it's getting attention, and I've
That's
experienced
true.
this recently.
It's always
and
been present because there's those
Exactly.
people who walk into the room and go,
What a day.
yeah,
Yes.
I'm
wah
exhausted.
wah.
exactly. Like,
Exactly.
That's
really,
when I
5
go.
minutes.
Have a drink.
That's it.
Oh, 10 minutes.
10. Oh,
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you
did
only.
that hour fly by?
That's like-
Too many fives in the air.
Oh my goodness.
Your eyes are going
That would be
wonky.
2 and 2, or 5 and 5. Never mind. It's never
Let's
good
just
in
use
math.
those 10 minutes.
Indeed. Let me see if we have any tweets. But yes, I mean, how do you deal with that? I mean,
Oh, I mostly ignore
I
it.
don't.
I just
move
ignore
on.
it because it's what they want is the attention, and the more attention you give, the more they keep doing
Exactly.
it. You're
indeed.
You're feeding
you're
it.
feeding
Exactly.
that that
monster.
negative you're giving them reinforcement for a negative action. So if you ignore it, then they go, oh well. If maybe I would just
But
say what's
people
bothering me,
don't
maybe I'd
ignore it. People go, oh,
I know because they're the same type of people.
well, indeed. That's true.
Insanity feeding insanity.
Why are you so sad? Yeah, right? You are
All right.
so
And then
right.
I counter by posting pictures of kittens.
Rainbows and unicorns. I love my
You're
life.
sad, here's a
Let's
kitten.
all make a pact. Everyone out there watching us, let's all make a pact. If we ever write something or walk into somewhere, we're all going to say, if we're going, ugh, we're all going to say, ugh, because. we're not going to make people ask us what's wrong, because you're just forcing people to care when they really don't.
It's true.
Quote of the night. You're forcing me to care when I don't.
It's,
That's funny.
Perfect.
That's so true, though.
well, don't make us care. We have so much going on in our lives that if you really have a problem, that's not to say we don't care, because if you have a real problem, we are there for you.
Of
People,
course.
we are there. We are there for our friends in our lives, but don't make us
Don't make us
fish
dig
for what's
it.
wrong.
Yeah. Tell
And if
us
you're
what's
upset
going
with
on.
me, don't make me play 20 questions with you. Just tell me,
Exactly.
okay?
Say
You're mad at
something.
me, you got a beef,
Exactly.
let's talk. Don't be
You
like,
know, if you watch Downton Abbey, the Duchess, the Dowager, perfect lines for things like this. She would say,
Oh,
somebody
Go
said,
ahead.
did I take that as a compliment? And she said, I must have said it wrong. It's so perfect. I've got to use that line. It's just so perfect.
we have a home viewer. Who's on with us tonight?
John.
Hello,
Hey,
John.
John.
Well, hello there. I usually just say, oi, that's all.
I think that's a wonderful
That's
response.
perfect. That's perfect.
Hey,
but-
I enjoy your program very much.
oh, thank you for calling in.
Yeah, well, good night.
Have a good night. Indeed.
oi.
Oi.
I like that. I'm gonna use
Indeed. So, all right. Well, it seems to be a thing of the past, but it's down on my list, so no, we're going to skip that with 10 minutes. Who should replace Jon Stewart?
that. Oh boy.
Oh.
John
I mean, it's
Boehner.
almost unreplaceable, but irreplaceable?
Irreplaceable.
Well, does the show...
I mean, the
How am I
obvious
trying to
thing,
say
That
this?
show.
Is it Jon Stewart's show, or is it an entity of itself that someone could slip into? Because I feel
well,
like
the obvious thing would be
Jon Stewart...
Well, except I mean, like John Oliver could have stepped into it, but John Oliver went off and did his own show,
Which
so.
is spectacular, by the way.
Indeed.
Spectacular.
I mean, I think what Jon Stewart does is amazing, and I think
Yes.
someone on his staff
Yes.
can take over that role.
Yes.
But will it be the same? I mean, it'll be different, but I think that there is someone incisive enough to take over that role.
Well,
And you're
who...
not thinking John Boehner.
Well,
There's
he
no
was,
one. There's no one who can replace John Boehner.
he was off
He is
the
a
show
man
for a
among
while.
men.
Indeed.
Wasn't he? He was off the show for a while. He took a hiatus to
Yes.
travel.
Yes.
Who was in for him then?
Wasn't John Oliver done?
I think
Or
Oh, was it?
Oh, was it Aziz Ansari?
No, it was.
No,
It was John Oliver.
But now that you say
John Oliver.
Aziz Ansari,
But doesn't he have his own show too?
Oh, I don't know. Well, he just came off of Parks and Rec. That just
Oh,
ended.
that's true. But he
so
could.
he may be
He's
open.
available.
That I would
Well,
watch
there you
because
go.
I like
We've
Aziz.
solved the problem of who replaces Jon Stewart. It's Aziz
I don't know who
Ansari.
any of those people are. I don't watch it. You don't? I don't know.
Ah,
I know who Jon Stewart is, and I've watched his show before, but I'm not a fan.
I think
so I don't
John
watch
wrote
it.
a lot of his own material. I think.
Oh, we put all the heavy things. Oh, well, we should actually get to quickly to the 3 minutes. My goodness, what the heck? What the heck is going on here? Yes, I know. Right. We'll cut off. We won't go past the goodbye. We'll just say, when the goodbye sign comes, we'll just say goodbye. Anyway, Berks Jazz Fest is happening. When is that happening, Martha?
It's from
You know.
April 10th through the 19th, I believe. And April is also National Poetry Month. Berks Bards is having a poetry event every day in April. Ooh. If you check out Berks Bards on their website, you'll find all kinds of poetry events. Poetry's wonderful.
Poetry is wonderful.
It's
why it's even poetry.
It is.
Anybody else have any things they'd like to tell us about that is upcoming?
Anything upcoming?
I don't know. I have
There was something that jumped in. Oh, shoot, and I didn't check this, and I usually do. I'm sure BCTV has something coming up, but I'm not sure what it is. Yes, go to the website because the BCTV always has wonderful events, and I think they have a dance coming up shortly at River Edge, which all proceeds go to support BCTV. 31st. The 31st.
Sports dance party.
Oh, a sports dance party.
Whoa.
I'm not quite sure what that
like
is.
a football
but
player.
yeah, indeed.
Cover with jerseys and stuff. That's kind of fun. That's cool.
Dress as your favorite sports figure and go to this dance party. Perhaps even I'll show up. I don't think we have anything on the 31st. We could possibly do that. Oh, we have a tweet. A
tweet.
Yes, and yes, of course. We didn't talk about the Footloose.
Yes.
And Becca says, thank you for congratulations on a successful run.
Oh, thank you.
And it was a wonderful show. And we're very pleased that all the kids did.
The kids did a great job. We had 2,000 people come to see the show between the senior citizen and the 3 performances.
Awesome.
We're very proud. The kids were wonderful and passionate and energetic, and I couldn't be more proud of them. And if any of you are watching, I love you, and you better be in school tomorrow because half of you weren't there today.
And it's late. Go to bed.
Snow.
Yeah, yeah. And by the way, Berks schools are still putting on musicals, so check it out and go support the students' theater, the high school spring musicals, because these kids put so much of their heart into it. And for you to come and support them means the world to them. And please just go. It's cheap to go.
And it's fun.
And it's fun.
It's a fun night.
You'll love it.
And
You'll
beyond that, there's so much theater. Support the kids, support the adults. There's so many local theaters who do wonderful work.
Reading Theater Project.
Reading Theater Project.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yay!
Yeah, Reading Theater Project. First 2 weekends in May, I will be involved. Yay! And it's called the Marriage Expo. It's at the Olympic Ballroom in West Reading. Check the Reading Theater Project website.
All right.
All right.
Sorry, I was trying to get an answer over here, but I'm just trying to tick it down and find out how much time we have left so I know. Well, one, I will tell you that because I think we're down to about a minute, our next show is Monday, April 27th, of course, at 9 o'clock. And we're going to take a trip around West Reading. We'll put it up on the website so that maybe you can, if you've a mind to, join us and say hello. And we're traipsing about West Reading. Indeed, we'll be hitting all the little boîtes and shops and things. And we want to thank Amber, Sam, Joan, and say happy birthday to John Ferdino, wherever the heck he is. You never see him here at the studio anymore. And thank you to Diane Stone Fussaro, the jewelry lady, for being with us and letting us wear this fabulous bling.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Some of which will be bought immediately after the show. And again, happy birthday to our dear Nicole and our wonderful producer, Jamie.
Yay, Jamie.
And thank you so much. We will see you again next month on April 27th at 9. Thank you for being with us. We love you all.
Good night.
Good night. Support BCTV because they make us possible. All right. Have a good night, darlings.